Welcome to the third part walkthrough of Kristin Linklater's book, Freeing the Natural Voice. If you haven't read the book yet, please follow the link in the description or listen to it here on my channel. These videos are not a substitute for the book, but a complementary tool to further your understanding. Today, we will go through Workday 3, which is all about the touch of sound. Let's go. Stand easily. Lengthen the spine and let your muscles relax. Tune in to your natural breathing. Invite a sigh of relief and release through a small F. Picture your diaphragm as it drops to receive breath and whooshes up to release it. Let your mind rest with your easy breath. Picture a deep, calm forest pool with the surface level with your diaphragm, its depth in your pelvic region. The pool is fed by underground streams that come up from below the earth and through your legs. Imagine your spine is a great tree, and the surface of the pool sparkles with sunlight. See a small image of yourself standing at the end of the pool, leaning against the tree, looking at your reflection on the surface. See a large image of your face reflected on the surface. Your lips are open. Transform the water of the pool to that of vibrations. The pool is now filled with vibrations of sound, your voice. Focus on the image of your face. Allow a bubble of vibrations to break the surface, escaping through the image of your lips and through your actual lips. Allow a small ha to escape. Now, a double bubble breaks through the surface and through your lips. Invite a sigh of relief and sigh it out on a long fountain of vibrations that rises up and out through your mouth. Relax inside. Gently yawn, stretch, open your eyes, and shake your body. Imagine that there is a point in the center of the diaphragm. Breathe in and out on small Fs. Let that point be the starting point of breathing. Let the outgoing breath bring some vibrations. Allow a small ha to escape instead of the Fs. Breath will automatically drop back in. This is the touch of sound. Repeat this with your ordinary breathing rhythm. Let there be a double release of vibrations. Wait for the breath to replace and yield to that need. Repeat. Let's exercise the touch of sound by following these tones. Speak ha ha. Repeat the double touch of sound as we drop down the spine and up as the pitches descend again. Lie down on the floor on your back. Close your eyes. Let your arms align with your shoulders to each side. Introduce a picture of gravity. Allow every part of your body to give in to the pull of gravity. Allow all your tension to be drained out of you. Now, picture a grand marionettist in the sky. Imagine that she has strings attached to your right knee joint, and let her pull on the right knee until your foot is flat on the floor. Don't use any muscles. Imagine that she is pulling on the string attached to your left knee. Let her pull until your foot is flat on the floor. Now she pulls on the right knee again, letting your knee and thigh float over your belly. She pulls on the left knee string so that your left knee floats over your belly. Then, she swings both knees over to the right so that your knees fall to the floor. Your head drops to the left. This is the diagonal stretch. Don't do anything. Let gravity take your torso into a long, elastic diagonal stretch. Breathe, sigh, and release into any tight or painful places. Imagine that your breath comes from your right hip socket, and imagine that the space there increases to hold all of your breath. Feel a sigh of relief, and let it travel through your body to your left shoulder. Bring back the picture of the marionettist. She swings both knees up over your belly, feet off the floor, and then gently pulls on your knee strings over to your left so that your knees fall to the floor. Your head drops to the right. Don't do anything. Breathe, sigh, and release into any tight or painful places. Imagine that your breath comes from your left hip socket, and imagine that the space there increases to hold all of your breath. Feel a sigh of relief. Let it travel through your body to your right shoulder. Bring back the picture of the marionettist. She swings both knees up over your belly. Let the marionettist release the strings, and your feet fall to the floor. Let out a huge sigh of relief. Float your knees up and to the right. Let your head fall left. Picture the vibrations of sound in the right hip socket space. Feel an impulse for a deep sigh of relief. Create a river of vibrations from your hip to your shoulder and mouth. Let it release on a long ha. Feed in another sigh of relief. Let it flow out through you. Then, float your legs over to the other diagonal stretch. Let your head fall right. Picture the vibrations of sound in the left hip socket space. Feed an impulse for a deep sigh of relief. Create a river of vibrations from your hip to your shoulder and mouth. Let it release on a long ha. Feed in another sigh of relief. Let it flow out through you. Float your knees up and let them release to the floor. Let out a huge sigh of relief. If you can, induce an enormous yawn, stretching all over your body, reaching out your fingers and toes. Release any vibrations with the yawn. Roll over to one side. Get on your hands and knees. Tuck your toes into the floor. Then raise your tailbone up, leaving your head hanging. Slowly uncurl your spine, your head coming up last. Shake your whole body loosely. Lie down on the ground again. Sigh with relief with sound. As you sigh, jiggle your belly with your hands. Count to 5. Say your name. Describe how you feel. Roll over to your hands and knees. Tuck your toes. Shift the weight to your feet and slowly build up your spine. Release a sigh of relief. Jiggle your belly with your hands. Sigh with relief with sound. Drop down on your spine on ascending pitches and up your spine on descending pitches.